Hello everyone, this is Bakri Bernard Bowman. There's a Black Suit Tonight, Africa Rising and channel. Before we start, let me even remind you that this particular episode is sponsored by, well, ROA Scent, Fragra Eluga. Well, let's kick the ball rolling. And since we are talking about ball, why don't we talk about the African Cup of, is it Cup of Nations? No, World Cup qualifiers. So CAF World Cup qualifiers. Speaking about the World Cup, I'm talking about the Qatar 2022. In fact, if there have been some qualification that has been very much interesting, very emotional, and all of it, put everything inside, is being that of the mother continent, Africa, of course. You wouldn't want to take it away. Stadiums, packed stadiums, and all. What is COVID? I mean, it looks like we've been immune. I told you guys in my previous episode that it looks like the Omicron that came to Africa, well, has sort of immunized us. We've been all Omicron. And so there wasn't any reason why we should, care about what was actually going on. Stadiums were packed. People were there to cheer their teams. We have 5 teams that have already qualified from Africa. Yeah, that's the only slot that we have, which of course will bring me to my next agenda that I'm going to carry before we even move on to the other aspect. Why is a handful of countries in Europe having close to 13 or even 14? Give me the numbers, please, in the chat box for this World Cup. If you want to pack all those numbers, then you better have your own World Cup and let the rest of the world have ours. But that will be in for another day. Now let's talk. It's time for celebrations. Yeah, for those that have qualified. We have strong 5 teams that will be representing the continent Africa in Qatar 2022, which is, this year, of course, but definitely not this month. It's going to be in November, December of this particular year. And so far, these are the teams, or these are the countries that have qualified. Senegal, edging Egypt. We also have Cameroon, edging Algeria at the death. And then we also have Morocco, edging Dr. Congo. That was very embarrassing result, by the way. And then we have Mali out, being edged by Tunisia to the finals. And well, it came to the jollof battle. It wasn't just about Afro-pop, or this had nothing to do with football actually. And you find out that on Twitter. Go and see how Ghanaians are trolling the Nigerians. In fact, it's not even about football now on Twitter. It's been about jollof, it's been about Afro-pop, and it's even been about everything apart from football over there. That was a very intense and very emotional. There were some few incidents that I think happened that we can condemn in Abuja. I think the fans, please. And RIP to the CAF official who allegedly has passed on. My condolences to the family and to everybody that got hurt or anything that's. I'm sure CAF and FIFA are going to do the needful. To some of the hooligans. There were a whole lot of people that came. It was a handful of people that got involved in what happened. We can condemn it, but for now, let's talk about it. So how did this thing go? Let's start from Dr. Congo and Morocco. So the very first fixture, the first leg, was played in Stade de Martyrs, or if you bring it to English, then the Martyrs Stadium, or Stadium of the Martyrs, where it ended 1-1. So Dr. Congo, playing at home with Morocco, played 1-1 in Congo. And then the second fixture, what just happened just yesterday, Morocco playing at home at Stade Mohammed V. Mohammed V Stadium, and they beat Dr. Congo 4-1, a thrilling 4-1. In fact, it was very emphatical. It means you have no place here in this World Cup. They just took Congo out just like that. And so Morocco just qualified with that. Now let's come to the second fixture. Well, it was a game of vengeance and revenge and all. Sadio Mane and his Senegalese team actually took the African Cup of Nations from Egypt early this year. That was around January, and so people thought, well, Mohamed Salah, it was time for you to show some muscles to your Liverpool teammate, but Once bitten, twice shy. Man, nigga not shy. So Sadio Mane caught him and then beat him again. Yeah, so Senegal edged Egypt out on penalties to the death. The first leg happened in Egypt, Cairo International Stadium, where Egypt won by a goal to nil. And then now to the Abdullah Wade Stadium. Man, let's talk, before we even talk about the outcome, the penalties. That stadium was magnificent. In fact, you wouldn't get a better stadium in Africa than that. The lightning, the everything. And by the way, Senegal, where do you get your electricity? Hi. Anyway, let's move on. So that stadium was beautiful, was classy. The game, the fans, everything, the colors, it was indeed colorful, very beautiful. FIFA, I think, just by the way we showed, the qualification, how we played it, how the fans and emotion. Come on, give us 7 slots in the next World Cup, all right? Okay, so in the Abdullah Wade Stadium, Senegal beating Egypt on penalties, of course. So Senegal won 1-0. So now the head-to-head, how do you say that? The aggregate score was 1-1. So it had to go to extra time and then, of course, to penalty shootout, where Senegal beat Egypt by 3-1. So yeah, once beaten, twice beaten. So Senegal dead. Now let's come to the third fixture. Oh my goodness, Algeria. Man, the whole country was down. And the annoying part, it was just on their home ground. You can't get it worse than that. Your night couldn't be worse than that. So let's start. Well, how did it happen? So Algeria went to Omnisport the Douala, or the Douala Sports Center, to beat Cameroon 1-0. Cameroonians thought that was the end of their dream. In fact, Samuel Eto'o actually ended up having a bout with Rigobert Song, because he felt like the formation there didn't work, the click, the techniques and everything didn't work. So there was, some sort of a banter here and there. But at the end of the day, when Cameroon came to Algeria, well, yes, Cameroon scoring the first goal through Kankatse Choupo-Moting, and then just at the death, so that was like 1-1. We went to extra time, and then just when the game was about to end, 2 minutes to the full time, which would be like the 120th minute, Algeria equalized. So that would mean Algeria would have qualified in their home ground. In fact, the fans went into frenzy. In fact, you couldn't describe that feeling in the air. Then 2 minutes afterwards, referee added just like 4 minutes, and we have played like 3 minutes and some seconds. We are almost, that was supposed to be like the last kick or something. Oh my goodness. Then Cameroon found their way back to the death, to the last kick of it. Everyone was down on the ground in Algeria. Man, those that are not eating, I bet they didn't eat. It was very painful. But well, congrats to Cameroon. So that is 3 for you. Now we come to the fourth game, what actually happened. So then we have Mali and then Tunisia playing. Now, mind you, the first fixture took place in Mali at the 26 Mars Stadium. Mars is what? May. 26 May Stadium. I think maybe it has something to do with their independence or something. Where Tunisia went to beat Mali 1-0 on their home ground. Then now the return fixture in Tunisia at the Rades Olympic Stadium. Well, they played 0-0, which was just enough for Tunisia to edge out Mali. So Tunisia, congratulations. Yes, that was it. Then now to the battle of death. Ghana, Nigeria, the Jollof battle. It was on, man. It was just on and on and on. It was dope. You couldn't describe this fixture. So the first one took place in Kumasi, the Babayara Sports Stadium, and Ghanaians did it beautiful, especially the people of Kumasi. Man, well, it ended 0-0, which, well, some Ghanaians were panicking because, well, talk about the Nigerian team, they had a top strikers in this whole tournament. Even in the World Cup itself, 9 competitive strikers. Well, apart from Lewandowski, man, that guy, he's on another level, top notch. But anyway, they had a lot of people that, well, Ghanaians could have been really intimidated. So the return leg in Abuja, the National Sports Center, National Sports Stadium, Nigerians thought it was just going to be a ride in the park, just a stroll in the park. But kind courtesy Ghana's Otuado, the coach, come on. The Ghanaians were very tactical with that particular game. Just going there, getting the first goal from Thomas Partey, defending, and well, Nigeria equalized, but 1-1 wasn't enough for Nigeria. Ghana defended and ended 1-1, edging Nigeria out. Man, it's not about how Ghanaian celebrities are trolling the Nigerian ones, but it's the fact that people have taken this contest out of its own context from the football to Jollof battles. I mean, what has football got to do with Jollof? But one thing that really got me was one Ghanaian who tweeted that until Nigerians accept that Ghana Jollof is better, you will not stop beating them in football. I mean, how do you do that? Why do you say that? Man, so Nigerians are really bleeding. Pains. But, well, it's one Africa, and we have five strong names, 5 big countries that are going to represent the continent. And I think that's where Africans, we all have to unite, put our hearts together, support them, let them go and bring the results. Even possibly the World Cup itself. Wouldn't that be history in the making in our era? In the time of COVID, everything is possible, man. In COVID era, everything is possible. So now, congratulations to Cameroon, congratulations to Tunisia, congratulations to Senegal, congratulations also to Morocco, and congratulations to Team Ghana. These are the people that, well, Divine has elected for Africa to go and represent us come November in Qatar this year. There's a Black Suite Tonight Africa Rising channel. Trust me, we bring you everything that is going on well on the continent. We played a very beautiful game, and I'm sure FIFA will actually commend Africa for the organization. Apart from that isolated incident that happened in Abuja National Stadium, but I think, yeah, the corporate will be really dealt with. Africa really did it. What was colorful, it was very emotional, everything was in, and I think it was good to report it here. If your country was out, please, better luck next time. Once again, my name is Bekwe Bernard Bowman. There's a Black Suite Tonight Africa Rising channel. Just as we did it in the Olympics, we brought you this one on the qualifications, and we'll be following with the World Cup itself. Stay tuned. This particular episode was brought to you by ROA Scent, Fragrant Elegant. And I'm also recommending this shipping line to you, Veritas Company. If you are in China and you want to ship to any part of Africa, just hook up with the lines on the screen and they will serve you well. Until then, see you when I see you.